Yo, I am Harley Moon, and this is the On the Moon podcast. And it is Monday afternoon, August 24th, 2020. I actually thought today was Tuesday. I'm losing track of all my fucking days, and I've been doing this from time to time. So, yeah, and I woke up today really, really kind of feeling my age a bit. I turned 33 last week, and I don't know, maybe it's a psychological thing, but over the last week, I've been waking up and just waking up feeling a little old, and like as soon as I get out of bed, I've been noticing every fucking day, like right from the get go, like right as soon as I stand up, I'm like, oh man, oh shit, like that's a little exaggerated. Kind of hammed it up there. Jesus fucking Christ. God damn, man. We got construction going on everywhere. Fucking hear that jackhammer right now? Jesus Christ. Wow. I'll wait. I'm waiting. Fucking rude. Wow. Well, I don't think that's gonna let up. Yeah, they're doing construction across the street. I've been next block over from me. They're building apartment buildings, and that's been going on since I moved into this place over the winter. It's endless out here, man. I'm waking up to just fucking clanking, just fucking like. Fuck, man. That's my alarm clock. That's my new alarm clock. I don't even need to set it anymore to wake up at a decent time. Right away, fucking 8 o'clock doesn't fucking fail. And this is ridiculous. A jackhammer now? Like, God. So, anyway. I'm waking up and I'm just feeling all sorts of shit, man. I'm just feeling beat up a little bit more. I don't know, maybe that comes with the territory with age, probably. I don't know. Is that getting louder too? Are they just fucking jackhammering all the way across the street up over to my place? It is so fucking distracting. Oh my God, that's so annoying. I fucking can't stand that. So every morning I do a couple of stretches, and man, I'll tell you what, I didn't really start doing that until last year, and I wasn't really doing it a whole lot, but for the last about 8 or 9 months, I've been really, really all about doing it. And this motherfucking jackhammer. I'm gonna try and power through this. Fuck them. Yeah, so I do these stretches, and it does wonders for me. Cause I go for walks. I go for a walk at least once a day, and just around the neighborhood. And I don't need very much to really, to really feel good and limber and like all loosey goosey. So the stretches have helped me, but it's funny because usually I like to listen. I got like a little morning routine with that where I'll put on a podcast or catch up on some wrestling news. I actually am a big wrestling fan, even though it's been kind of a bit of a joke. So I don't know. That's me. If you want to judge me for that, fuck you. But today I was listening to Bill Burr, and I really enjoy listening to him a whole lot. He's just hilarious. he's so cynical, and but yeah, he keeps it real though too. So I mean, I don't know. It's always funny when he's calling out the people, calling out people that don't really agree with his demeanor, I guess. So I think I heard one of my neighbors in my apartment building. They were on my door to my place is right next to the front door, and you can easily hear what's going on here. Like, someone were to walk in right now, they would hear me talking like this, so it kind of gets a little awkward. So, I'm sure they're just like, what the fuck? Dude's just talking to himself. He's losing his mind. And I will reap all the benefits. I think that's how it was. John Lovett's Wedding Singer. Anyway, getting off track here. So there was a moment where, Bill was giving advice to someone whose girlfriend cheated on him, and the only words that I know that my neighbor heard was, he's like, you have a real slutty girlfriend. And it's just real slut of a girlfriend. And it's just the way he said it. It's just very, it sounds very angered, hateful, spiteful. So, and I'm like, geez, they probably think I'm all like, yeah, sluts, man, fucking slut bitches, fuck, they're all whores, all women are whores. No, I don't know. I get a little self-conscious here and there, if you couldn't tell. But after I did my stretches, I went for a walk. I usually go up to the gas station right by my place, a few blocks down, and get my morning caffeine in me. And I got some friends up there that work up there, and this pandemic has made me make more friends. And so I just I shoot the shit up there for a bit, try and figure out what I'm gonna do with my day. Play some scratch offs. I like to play scratch offs now. I usually never really did it before, and man, I just get so bored. And so what if I throw in a few bucks and lose that money? Sometimes I make it back, and sometimes I make a few bucks. I go for the dollar scratch offs, and they say you can win $1,500 or $10,000, and no, you're never gonna fucking win that. But man, they make the scratch offs seem like that. Oh, you're so close. You were off by one number. I kind of fell for that a few times, or I'm like, oh, I was so close, and it makes you buy more. And after a while, I'm just like, yeah, okay, they're doing that. This is just every scratch off is like that. And sometimes you land on the number, and it's like, oh, what did I win? You win $1. Congratulations, you made $1 out of the $2 that you put in for this ticket. So I kind of been laying off on that, but my buddy Peter, he works up there as well, but he wasn't working today. And Peter lives in the neighborhood, and he he insisted on buying some scratch offs, and so him and I, we did it. And I forgot, we actually each walked away with $1. He threw in 10 and won 2 back, and he gave me $1. He didn't have to give that to me, but I don't know, maybe it's a labor fee, scratch off, the scratching fee. So and so okay, oh boy, so on my way back from there, because that's where I came from before getting this rolling, I gotta cross the street in order to get from point A to point B, and I mean, everyone jaywalks around this city, and I do too, because there's not really enough crosswalks. and drivers are supposed to stop. I don't know. I keep hearing. I heard that there is no jaywalking law here, or I heard that like, oh, they don't have that. But then I also heard no, jaywalking is still something you can get in trouble for, and I don't know. I have yet to get caught doing that, and I don't know. I think cops have seen me do it plenty of times too. So, or they saw me getting ready to do it, and I mean, really, I don't think the cops out here are looking to catch any jaywalkers at this time. I don't think they're really trying to nab anybody for something so insignificant. I wish, however, they would fucking nab the motherfuckers out there that are doing that fucking jackhammer. Shut up. God. Oh my God. It sounds like it's getting closer. It's getting closer. Where the fuck are they doing this? It's so fucking annoying. What is it? It's 3 o'clock here right now. Means they're off the clock in 2 hours or something like that. Oh man. It honestly sounds like it's getting closer. Oh my God. You know what this kind of reminds me of? This reminds me of an episode of Louis, Louis C.K. There was I love the imagination that he puts into his episodes, or he did. And there was one, I think it was the beginning of one of the episodes, one of his episodes where he's sleeping, and he's really kind of painting a picture and about living in New York and the rudeness of loud people. So there was in this little scene there, he's trying to sleep through garbage men throwing trash into the garbage trucks, and they're being all like, hey, yo, hey, what the hell? They're all fucking ranting, being super loud, and exaggerating on the noise, like really making as much noise as possible, almost to the point where it's deliberate to be that noisy, and so you see him struggling, and he's all annoyed, and then after a bit, they just break into his apartment or his bedroom, just crashing, barreling into through the windows, and they're going in with the trash, and they're like clanking on the trash cans, throwing trash, and they're all yelling, still doing the hey, yo, oh, whoa, and so, and he just he's laying in bed, and he just caves in and gives up and just gets up for the day. And I don't know, that's kind of, anyway, that's what this jackhammer shit reminds me of right now. I feel like that the jackhammer and these people are about to fucking barrel into my place and start fucking up my floors. Yeah. So, yeah, hands down, one of the most annoying noises to hear. Yeah, I'm sure it's not as annoying for them working, because they're getting paid to do it. They're getting paid damn good money to do that shit. To be loud. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. There's been construction all over my street. It's just been going on for forever. So, are they done? Did they wrap it up? Sounds like they stopped for now. Anyway, so I didn't even get to finish my story here. So I start walking back, and I wanted to start crossing. So I went to cross the street, and first off, though, it gets a little difficult to try and do. And like for someone like me, I can't just run across really quick or speed walk. Nope, I gotta take my fucking sweet ass time because I could end up falling in the middle of the street, which I have done multiple times. I have caused a scene. I even did it in front of a fucking ambulance not that long ago, or a few months back, and boy, that was, that was embarrassing. I shouldn't be embarrassed, but it was a bit embarrassing. Because everyone's like, oh my God, you have people coming out of their cars and just, are you all right? I mean, I'm getting up as fast as I can, be like, I'm good. Just get back in your cars and drive away. I don't need you looking at me. Just let me go on my merry way, and you do too. But yeah, ambulance was even like, do you need medical attention? I mean, shit, what more how much more convenient could that be? So, anyway, I keep going off. I'm going off the rails on this story. So, I'm waiting. So I kind of start. There's cars that are parked along the side of the street, along the curb, and that fucking drives me nuts because I can't always see if there's a car coming. So there was one car at first parked, and I'm like, all right, I can see through through the windshield, and I can tell if there's a car coming. I can judge it that way. And then another car came parking right behind them, of course, so I can't see anything. So I see that one side's clear, and then the one side on my side of the street that I was on. There were cars coming, so I'm like, fuck, all right, I gotta go back, I gotta wait. And so then there was this older lady. She stopped abruptly, and she didn't have to do it. I wish she didn't. And so she stopped, but then there was a car right behind her. There was actually a few cars. And oh my God, then there was a car behind her, and they had to pump the brakes. I saw that, and I'm like, oh shit, oh my God, no. And the car, and so there was a light tap, and there was contact, and so I just. So yeah, and she seemed fine, and she waved at the car behind her, and I looked at her and said, I'm making all the gestures, being like oh my God, fuck, and I said that out loud, and so I felt like the biggest asshole of all. I always feel like a big asshole when I'm crossing the street, just because I'm taking a long time. So I try to do it. I try to mind the traffic, because sometimes if it's really, if it's a heavy traffic flow, then I'm holding up 10 cars on each side, and God, and I can only imagine I can feel the tension in some of these cars. Like, God, come on, oh God, of course, the crippled guy. Of course, it's a crippled guy. Jeez, of all days, of all times, right now, I gotta go. I gotta get to where I gotta be. So I feel a lot of that. I've been honked at too, and it's just like, and that's where I'm all like, okay, motherfucker, fuck you, you're getting the bird. So yeah, I get a little feisty too. So I cross the street, and I'm all like, fuck, jeez. I didn't look at any of the cars, didn't want to, and I felt bad for the old lady because she was just trying to be nice, and she looked sweet and nice, and I didn't get a good look at the car behind her that hit into her. It looked like it wasn't a big deal. It didn't look like that. It didn't look bad. It didn't look like that anyone had to really pull over and check on it. She didn't seem to give a shit. So as I'm walking, so where I'm walking, I gotta walk past some construction, not the Jackhammers shit going on right now, but where they're building some apartments or whatever, and the contractor, I run into him usually, and he witnessed the whole thing, and we're kind of shrugging at each other, and I was like, Jesus, and he was like, hey, fuck him. So I'm like, all right, I'm listening to you. Yeah, thank you. So, and then, I don't know. I just fucking can't. I get self-conscious over that shit. So, I try to not bug anybody. I try to not get in anyone's way, because I know, especially what I really hate too is when I'm playing. I'm kind of like playing a game with drivers. Like they're trying to let me go. They want me to cross. They don't know that I'm disabled because I'm just standing there waiting, and they're like, "Go," and I'm all like, "No, you go." And they're like, "Go," and I'm like, "No, you go, and then they're like, "No, you go," and then I'm like, "No, you." And I've done this several times. Like it can go on just like that. I think I only yielded to that once, to where I'm like, all right, fine. All right. I was trying to warn you. I'm slow. I'm going to take a while. I hope you're not in a fucking hurry. So, I've done that, and, yeah. So, and I bet you too, they're like, oh man, should listen to him. Yeah, should have fucking listened to him. Yeah. But that's also, though, the thing is, though, that's it. At least people are considerate, and they actually do have common courtesy. There is some type of courtesy to just be like, oh hey, no, you go. You know what? You're a pedestrian. You should go anyway. I'm the opposite of the pedestrian rights, just because of my disability, whatever. So, yeah, so that was that. So it's been, it's kind of funny. I'm glad I had something to talk about today with that. I was kind of wondering if I was going to be able to talk about very much. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know. I run into some weird shit all the time, not every day. So, yeah, like, like, I'll tell you a quick story here about running into weird shit, weirdos and stuff. So there's homeless people. I mean, they're all over Portland. I mean, shit, when you got 50,000 of those motherfuckers, going around, you're getting all sorts of people. You're getting all sorts of them. They're not all the same. A lot of them are very weird. A lot of them are doing drugs and being crazy. And so, about a month ago, maybe almost 2 months ago now. I think it was probably in July. So I was probably a block away from my house or my apartment, and this guy come, he's walking up, or we're crossing paths, and he stops me, and he says, he was like the classic type of dude who had like a trench coat or a jacket, and he had like, he's the guy who, like, he flaps open his, the inside of his jacket, and he's got a bunch of goodies or bunch of merchandise to sell you. And like, whatever. Oh, you need a candy cane? I got that. You need you need a clock? Oh, I got that. You need some headphones? I got that. You need some fucking meth? Oh, I got that too. So there was this guy, and he was wearing a pair of sunglasses that still had the stickers on them, and he was wearing them. I think he had a hat that was kind of like that. He did have headphones around him, and he was actually trying to sell me the headphones. He was like, "Hey man, do you want to buy these? You want some Beats by Dre headphones?" And I'm like, no, I'm good, dude. And then I'm like, I'm good, man. And so he says, then he goes, he's like, you want to buy some meth? And just right after that, go from headphones to meth. And I was like, nope, I'm good, man. I'm good on that. Thanks, though. I don't know why I had to even say thanks. Like, as if, like, oh, not today. I'm not feeling meth today. So and then after that, this is the punchline of the story. Right after he asked me if I wanted to buy meth, I shit you not, I'm not lying about this, I'm not fucking joking. This is for real. He looks me right in the eye and he goes, "Hey, do you know where I can get some meth?" So yeah, so I'm like, "Nah, man, you're my you would have been my only connect." And he's like, all right, man. Well, see you later. So, yeah. That's not the first time I've been offered to sell drugs, or no, not sell drugs, buy drugs. Yeah, but that was the first time being asked if I had a meth connect. Yeah, I don't really look like a dude who does meth. I mean, I'm just gonna go on a whim and say that's not me. I don't look like that. I don't know. You be the judge. Maybe I should take a photo, post it, and ask everybody on Instagram, hey everyone, do I look like I do meth? Or do it in like an Instagram story. Do like a poll. I should do that. That'd be fun. Maybe that would be a fun way to promote the podcast here if I put this one out. No, I don't know. Maybe. I'll think about it. So, anyway, so I'm waiting for the Blazers to play. They're playing tonight. Game starts at 6 over here Pacific time, which means it starts at 9 over there in Orlando. Must win. This is a must-win sitch here. This is it. They got to win tonight. Series is over if they don't. I know I know that the series isn't really over if they lose, but might as well be. When you go down 3-1 in the series, that's especially when you go up against a team like the Lakers. That's tough. You can't really. That's a tough one to recover from. So we'll see. I'm excited to watch the game, and I think it'll be a good game. I think it'll be close. It's been a low scoring series so far compared to how NBA scores are nowadays. Thing is, though, it's funny because when I was watching basketball as a kid, like a score of like 193. That was normal. If anything, it at times seemed high. Like, oh shit, they broke 100 points. Now it's just that oh shit thing is if they score like 140, and the Blazers did do that. I think at least once during the restart, and I mean they were scoring a lot of points. I think they're averaging about 120-ish points, and now the Lakers have been shutting them down. I don't know. I think the Blazers should just get a little fucking hockey on them since we got the Stanley Cup playoffs going on. Should take some notes. Take some fuckers out. Yeah, right. That ain't gonna happen. You're looking at a season-ending suspension doing that. So it took a while for me with basketball because I've always watched football and hockey for the most part, and even baseball there's contact, and it's all forgivable in baseball mostly, and with hockey, if you fuck someone up, if you injure them, even if you don't mean to injure them, just sit in the box for 2 minutes, maybe 4 if blood has been shed. Or, hey, and you know what, in fighting too, 5 minutes. You're gonna get 5 minutes. You need a timeout. That's why I love hockey. So, go Blazers. I hope that they pull that off. Let's tie this series up. Let's take it to 7. I think it's gonna go 7 games if the Blazers win. I mean, hey, even if they lose tonight, I mean, there's still. Now it's more of like, all right, are they going to lose in 5 games or are they going to lose in 6 games? So, and I don't even want to get my hopes up if they win game 5, and because that's just that's just setting yourself up for disappointment. Rather just be like, just accept it, and and the surprise is even better if they do end up bringing it to 7 games. But then it's just like, well, no, you're not a real fan. You're not a real diehard fan if you just give up on your team like that. No, when you are real, when you're being real about it, you're being a realist. You see it for what it is. You observe the game well. You look at the stats. You see how players are playing. How they're vibing with each other. Yeah, it can be pretty easy to see how it's gonna go. Sometimes there are surprises, and you never know. So I don't know. Any given day, I guess, the way that this is going. So we'll see. Go Blazers. And oh boy, what was I? I was gonna talk about something here. Oh yeah. I remember. Oh yeah, I got off track on the Bill Burr thing. Listening to his podcast. Yeah, there's sometimes where he'll bring his wife on, Nia, and she's hilarious too. You can tell that they're a match made in heaven, cynical heaven, and she keeps him in check. She might be the only person in the world to keep that dude in check when he needs to be. But even then, he's all like, so what? Go fuck yourself. And now listening in on their marriage when they actually invite it. When they invite us to hear it, it's gold. It's gold. She's got, I think she's got fantastic input on people, and I don't know, like, she gets into it about women as well. Like there was something about women thinking like they're hot shit. That was actually what I was listening to before that near car accident that was about to be caused by me. She was, I don't know, she was going off about some woman who emailed to Bill and talking about being hot shit. Boy, man, I cannot stop burping. And so she's hilarious. There was one other thing though that I find hilarious about his podcast is when he does his reads, which is when he's talking about the advertisements, the sponsors that basically pay him to do that. And it's one thing I feel for all these especially these comedians that do podcasts. They gotta fucking read off these cheesy advertisements, being like, "Hey, is your dick still working? Well, we got the cure for you. Shove this fucking pen right up your asshole and it'll get you erect. Here at erect.com, we're here to help you get back on your feet, your tripod feet." I don't know, but like he will tend to butcher them, and I think, oh god, it's awesome because he was, what was it, that new clipper company, like Manscaped or whatever. Everyone's doing ad reads through them these days. It seems like, and he's got to be the 3rd or 4th one I've heard already that had to do an ad read, and there was a line that he had to read off. It was like a moose caboose, look like, basically saying like your balls look like a moose if they're hairy, and he's all like, "What the fuck? Like what? I don't really quite get this." And I didn't get it either. I don't know why they. I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. Maybe I'm getting too old, so I don't know. So I'm not. I'm starting to lose the lingo, because obviously this Manscaped thing really. I mean it's for all men, but I feel like something like that's directed towards the 20-something-year-olds. I don't know. Man, this is. I'm really starting to sound old. I ain't young anymore. Fucking yeah. It's funny too, because like I don't feel young anymore. I feel like I have that right. I have that right to say I'm not I'm not young, or I don't feel young anymore. I'm in my 30s. I'm in my early 30s. It might be my early 30s, but it's funny when I talk to older people who are, is like 50, 60, 70, whatever, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you're just a baby." And like, what? What the fuck? No, no. I know why you're saying that. It's because I'm little. I'm just this scrawny little thing, and I got the body of a middle schooler, and I don't think I grew after middle school. I think I've been the same height for at least 15 years. And I never gain weight. I try. Eating like shit doesn't work. You figure would get fat. Sometimes I do get a gut, and it might be from drinking beer. Not that I really drink a whole lot. Like where I'm, yeah, man, let's crush a sixer today, or a case, bro. Yeah, I don't know. I get a little bit of a beer gut, but it goes away after 2 days. And what's funny, what's ironic is that I get excited when I actually get a gut. I'm like, oh my god, I got some real weight going on here. Because when I often joke about being 100 pounds soaking wet, that's for real, man. That really is. I'm not kidding. I'm always teetering somewhere around that, and I never get to 110. I don't even qualify as a fucking straw weight. So I don't know. I wish I could gain weight, but I don't know. What do I gotta do? My metabolism is just insane. It's always been like this. But be careful with what you wish for, because that could, maybe in a year from now, 5 years, 10 years, I could end up getting pretty chunky. I don't know. Maybe. I can't predict the future. I don't know what's gonna happen. And another thing I gotta work on too, that I've been noticing, is that I say I don't know so fucking much. A lot. It's like a filler with when you say something along the lines of, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like when I do that, everyone says everyone says it. I can't. Everyone, you do it too. Even you you do it. Just now pay attention. Now pay attention to how you talk for the rest of the day after listening to this, and you're gonna catch yourself saying that. So the thing is, though, saying I think it's more tolerated. It's more tolerable to say it, just because everyone says it. It's just kind of like, well, what are you gonna fucking? You're gonna call the fucking speech police on me? But saying I don't know, that can get fucking annoying. So I know I said it a zillion times in this episode already, and I can't go back on that. I'm working on it. I'm working on how I speak, trying to get it down so that I'm not saying some stupid filler shit when I'm thinking about what I'm saying. or when I'm thinking about what I'm saying, trying to say correctly. So, and it's not even just where I'm like, oh, I don't know what to say. It's just kind of getting into, not in like deep thought, but you get into thought, and then you're just like, I don't know. So, yeah, so this is pretty cool, but I don't know. And how many times did I just say I don't know just now, while I'm making a point about that? Man. Am I kicking myself in the ass too much about that? Maybe not. Notice I didn't say it that time. That would have been a time to say it. See, I'm already getting better. That's what you do. Practice. So, we'll, do I have anything else to talk? Do I have anything else to talk about right now? I kind of just been doing these. I'm starting to do these every day, whether I put them out to the public or not. Just kind of reaching a little bit, trying to see. It's just all about. I just go about how my day goes, just to see where, what I experience and what I deal with. And, yeah. Well, I guess I can leave it at this for now, because I'm not going to just start having more filler conversation going on. Well, we can leave it at this. I don't have to always do a fucking hour. It doesn't have to be a fucking hour. I don't need to look at the clock like, hey, I still got, let's see, I still got 18 minutes. I got, what am I going to do for 18 minutes? I could do some stuff. Could play some music. Could play a song for you guys. No, I'm not gonna do that. Maybe I will one day. I still got this. Still got. Let's see. Or wait, no. Hold on. Whoops. Hold on. Bear with me here. Yeah, there it's there. Okay. Oh no. I lost it. Charge! I don't know. That was... Forgive that one. I know I just said it. That one, that's okay for me to say. That was all right for me to say it that time. I thought I remembered how to do that. I used to know a few. My dad taught me these. These were actually the very first little musical licks that I ever learned. Keyboard happened before guitar for me. I didn't stick with it. It was kind of difficult with me with my disability. My right hand is affected, so it's I don't know. It just kind of going off of. It's difficult for me to do two hands. I can sometimes do it. I'm never going to be a great piano player or keyboardist, but I'm good for a little riff though. So. Let's see. What was the... Okay. Let's see. What the fuck? Why am I doing this? Wow. What? I lost it. What am I... Sorry, guys. Oh, here we go. Let's go, Wangs! Oh, no. Then you gotta go... Wait, I lost it already. Wow. Okay, so it's supposed to be... Wow. Fucking butchered all that. What a terrible And that's some terrible filler time right there. Sorry about that, everyone. Man, I just wasted about a good 3 minutes of your time on that. So with that, I guess we're gonna leave it at that. Perfect. We'll leave it on on something that on a very anticlimactic note. Me being a terrible musician. I thought you were good, man. You said you played guitar for 18 years. What? That was the very first thing you ever learned to? Wow, it doesn't sound like it. Doesn't sound like you know your shit. Fuck you. You know what? I haven't played that shit in years, and it's not like I'm sitting here practicing this shit every day, man. I let the fucking organ players do that at the arenas. That's their fucking job, not mine. All right. I'm not gonna get pissed about this. All right. Well, that's it. I am Harley Moon. Go Blazers, and this has been the On the Moon podcast.